Lucy, where are we going? This is... Oh. This is the last morning for Lucy. Oh, golly. At home. We're gonna drop her off at the airport in a moment. I'm really nervous because you can't explain to the dog what happens. This is Brittany, her little friend. There's Luz not really quite knowing what's going on. Yeah, I just feel a bit nervous because of course we can't explain to her what's happening. So I just hope she is going to be fine on her transport and that we see her healthy and happy in a few days' time. We are on the way to drop Lucy to the airport now. She's got no idea what's going on. She thinks it's something really exciting and pleasant. I'm feeling very nervous. See you, Lucy. Bye.
I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm on my way. Just go where the wind will blow me, yeah. Well, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
Alright, so it's the weekend and there's not a lot happening, and here in Greece the restaurants and cafes are starting to close because of this corona issue, and yeah, it's getting a little bit grim, but in preparation for that I really want to be self-sufficient on the boat, so what else to do? Put a little boat barbecue. Let's have a look. One hose, one regulator, one stand, one tray. For what it is, it's pretty expensive, but it's a super high grade magma marine stainless steel, so pretty. Kits here. I've got one for a camping gas type connection, which is the disposable bottles, and what I want to use is the bottles that we use here on Polly. I'll put a link in the description where I got this from in Athens, in Alimos. Awesome father and son. A couple of guys. Really super friendly, super helpful, and yeah, I couldn't recommend them more. Yeah, so they're suffering already because of cancellations to charter fleets and people not coming and not allowed to come, and so already they're suffering, and gosh, it's a sad state. And this one is a little adapter just for using the gas bottles, so the little disposables. Alright, well that was pretty simple. Haven't got a gas bottle yet, but pretty nice. This is the first time in Greece that I really don't want to be here now. I guess it's going to be more times, but I'm so scared. It's about 5 hours before my family get on to a flight for Auckland, and then another few hours until they get on a flight to Doha, and then another few hours before they get on a flight to Greece, and that's a very long time. And I've heard they're closing the borders very soon. I don't know if I'm going to see them for a while, or if they'll make it on, or if my dog is going to make it. She's already in the air as we speak. It's a pretty shit situation. I think I might have f***ed up a bit. All these amazing plans and dreams and things we're waiting to do. It doesn't seem like any of it's going to happen now. And it potentially could be 3 months before I see my family. And I can't afford to keep the boat in this marina, so I don't know what to do. They said they were going to close the border today, Tuesday. They're going to close all of Europe Tuesday. I guess that does depend on the individual countries sorting it out to close their borders. And flights in, and I don't know how they organise airlines. Can they just cancel flights? Just what happens if they get to Doha and no further? Well, it's been quite a night. It's 3 AM now. I've got my coffee. I've been awake most of the night, waiting for any information in New Zealand on how Silka and the kids were getting on board. And at 12 Athens time, they messaged to say that they were in Auckland, which meant that they got to Auckland. That was a good sign. And then that they were in the queue to get on board for Athens. And this was the critical part, whether they'd be checked in. And Athens and Greece, as well as almost all of the European countries now at this stage have closed their borders for at least 1 month, and they are open only to EU citizens or EU nationals that that belong to that particular country. So Silke and the kids would have been fine to get to Germany, however they didn't have airfares for Germany. I'm not too sure yet what they said to convince the passport people, the border control people, that they would be allowed to get into Greece. But nonetheless, as we speak, or as I speak now, they're sitting on a plane ready to take off from Auckland to Doha and then Doha to Athens. And there's no way they won't, I hope they haven't, there's no way they would have checked them in New Zealand if they weren't sure they'd get into Athens. So my heart is a lot lighter this morning, and today's going to be a better day. It's actually really exciting. So yeah, crazy times ahead, but at least I'll have my family with me. And Lucy flies out at a little bit later on, so she's about a couple of hours away from flying, and I'll pick up the family tomorrow from the airport, and we'll go back out again to the airport on Friday to pick up Lucy. So I think you'll find some pretty emotional videos coming up. It's been an incredibly long journey to get to this stage, and a lot of emotions. And then having the stress of the coronavirus, and yeah, I mean, the airport, Silke said that there was chaos there. Flights were cancelled, people were crying, everyone left in limbo. Incredible amount of mess. And it makes me realise just how important, what's important. It's just about family, isn't it? It's the only thing that matters. And being together. And that's the reason why we're doing this trip. Just to be together. Seems like I've been waiting and watching my family leave New Zealand for the last couple of days. They've been yeah, nearly 39 hours since they left home, so it's been a very, very long time. Silke and the kids will be shattered, but I have a feeling they're going to be pretty happy to be here, and so I'm just heading off now to the airport to pick them up. I have the tiniest little car, so this might be the subject of another video clip coming up soon. They blamed the virus and gave me the wrong car, so yeah, I don't know how we're going to get all this in. I might have to walk. We will see, but now I've got to brave the roads for another Greek traffic experience and go find them. Well, waiting here at the airport. Hardly anyone around, which is hardly surprising. So they're 20 minutes early. Can't wait.
Nice belly bag cover.
Sweetie. Hey puppy. Everybody's in.
Yeah.
Down there.
Somewhere.
Down there. All in the car. Finally.
It was the most stressful travel I've ever done in my life.
Right. Well, we've all been on the yacht for a few hours and all settled in. I'll let Nina show you her room later, but she's busy. Chef extraordinaire. And Luca is also busy. I think he might be counting Zs. Right down the back, having a wee snooze. And Mummy is trying to work out where to fit 2.3 tonne of clothes.
Which is only a very small amount from what used to be in my wardrobe. So this is pretty much all of the clothes that I left, but it's still way too much for this wardrobe.
So I might get the bunk room.
So I think there will be another hole. How do you call that?
Cull.
Not hole.
Cull.
A cowl.
Yeah.
Another cowl of clothes.
It's all none eyes from everybody, and this is Nina's cool little cabin with her little bunting and everything. What are you reading, Nina?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Cool.
Just expensive, I think.
Well, it was a wee bit cheaper than Freshlands.
Wait, can we,
Maybe we might be able to find some Freshlands.
anybody want images?
Well, many months ago, doing our German passports, we went into a little shop at the airport, each a price of it.
Which we promised that we would wear, or that we didn't promise, but we thought that we would only wear them when we all got on the yacht together. And these,
Yeah,
and here they are. It's my one.
it's my one.
You got a little beady one. What's your one? So,
So we hope they bring us good luck
good luck.
for Team Whittaker.
Let's see.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, it does. See? Those two come out that side, and those two come
Yeah,
out
I
that
know
side.
that, but
So, all waiting here for Lucy. Got to go all the documents. Waiting for them to come off the plane. Lulu! Hi. Puppy. Lulu! It's us! Hello!
Tiene tu conamo. Tiene bellino. Tiene le burbuglie.
Hello, puppy! Hello! Lulu, stay here! Hello! Hello, Cuba! Hello!